I'm Jack, and I like video games.
And I'm Katie, and I like Jack.
Oh, that was really sweet. So we are here streaming live again. It's Saturday night here in Austin, Texas.
And in the club and don't believe and just watch.
And it's chilly outside, so we're like, hey, what better thing to do than to stream some us playing The Division. And oh my god, all of our cats and all of our animals are going nuts tonight. So anyway, so thank you for watching. We are trying to do a double stream thing using Restream.io to hopefully do Twitch and YouTube at the exact same time. So if stuff goes to hell, sorry about that. If you're watching this, that means if you're watching this after we recorded, it means you're watching it on YouTube. Thank you for that. Hope you enjoy the channel and just subscribe and watch all that other stuff that we've put up.
I would also like to say thank you to everyone who helps us troubleshoot at the beginning of all these streams.
Mad props to Twitchy Coffee, who's been helping us out.
Thank you.
And yeah, so now we
how do I see myself? That's really important to me.
I know. We'll set it up. Well, right now we have it in big webcam mode. I'm turning it off of that. I'm going to put it on big game mode because people don't want to see our dumb faces. You don't want just that. Look at that. Right now.
We're big.
Yeah, we're big right now. So right now it's just like.
Sorry.
Hang on. Let me see. I can do this. Let's start with this one, and then. So right now that's where right there is the game.
So Jack.
So I'm going to flop it around.
Jack and our brother-in-law installed wires.
Yep. I want to let you finish this before, because if I click that button there,
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm nervous it might break, so I'm gonna at least let you finish
Beyonce,
this. Greatest video. Are you okay?
Point of my story is, I apologize. That was like a combination of things that just went wrong.
It's Ubisoft.
Ubersoft.
Ubisoft.
I'm gonna finish my story.
Where's Stone? Someone message Stone.
The end of my story is that our office is a mess because they're installing cables and like in the walls, and they decided they wanted to be like demolition squad. They like put holes everywhere. Not everywhere, but at least one place.
Yeah, we may have put a couple holes in the walls.
No. The point of my story is they cleaned out a closet. This is going really bad for me already. I'm gonna restart. Okay, go.
What, are you trying to say? Wow, we've had a mess there for like weeks.
Really?
Yeah, it's been there for last stream. It was there.
Oh, well, I didn't say sorry about that then. I got my alphabet right there for my kids' stuff. It's a Disney alphabet.
Wait, so someone's saying that Twitch is down. Is Twitch actually down?
God damn, Katie has not been drinking. What Katie did is Katie had fish for dinner and then decided she wanted to get really into Uptown Funk. So she played it really loud in the lounge room and danced like nobody was watching because nobody was watching, and now I want to throw up. So that's what happens. In case you were wondering, which you... Okay, kind of were.
Sorry.
It's back. It's back. It's good.
Apparently Twitch was down. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make Twitchy this person. I'm gonna make them a mod over on how do I op user? Is that what I do? Of course, this is all like tiny and small. Yeah. So op. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this guy is modding. Don't have a mod over on YouTube, but thank you very much, Twitchy, for that. Hopefully, you won't ban everyone. All right, so
but
I'm going.
If you do, I understand.
Katie gets it.
I got your back.
All right, so now I'm going to click this button that says Xbox Stream with Webcam. So it's going to flop this. So if everything goes to hell, we'll be back. Don't worry. Here we go. Clicking now.
I really thought I could...
Give it a second. It's got to trick everything. It's got to move everything around.
I wanted to end
I don't know if they can still hear us or not right now.
That's
they might be able
I wanted to end on. I really thought I could, and then it end. No one knows. What did she think she could? What did she think she could?
All right.
I have to know.
All right. Apparently it died right when we did the intro.
Oh.
But on one. But
it's all right.
Oh yeah, I should start recording it too. Recording. There we go. Okay. So did it work? Let me know in the chat. Okay, Twitch is saying it worked. I'm assuming that means it also worked. All right. So
Erica, you're my favorite. I love you.
No.
What have I become? Ugh.
Okay.
Alright, so, I promise to perk up in a second. I've even, like, my throat has, like, become, like, what's that word? Perky? Like,
scratchy?
I sound even, no, I, like, phlegmy. Like, I sound even more nasally than I normally do. Because I'm producing too much saliva because my stomach is upset. So it's like, we're going to overproduce saliva for whatever reason that we do that for when you feel sick. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We really like doing this, so thanks for hanging out and making it fun for us.
Indeed. And we like playing the video games, or I like playing the video games.
I like watching the video games.
Katie likes talking to all you lovely people.
The video games. I like yelling at the audience. Apparently I like yelling at the audience. Somebody said in the YouTube comments, They said, someone on Tumblr told me that Katie was yelling at the audience or something, or fighting with the chat, so I came to watch this. It's like,
that seems about right.
Alright, so tell everybody I'm fighting with you and they'll come watch our stuff. Makes sense. Logic. Comedy.
A lot of experience.
Eyebrow is itchy.
Side mission. Let's do that.
My eyebrow is itchy.
Why is your eyebrow itchy?
I don't want to brag or anything, but like, check out who. I don't want to brag,
Look,
but
you get super hyper. All right, so if you want to relay questions from Twitch and from, I'm playing on Xbox.
I was watching you play games. That's what I was doing.
Oh Jesus! I looked away for 2 seconds. I'm immediately getting murdered. Oh no! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, I don't know. What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of the Division besides not dying?
Ow!
Excuse me.
Okay. I'm down.
What's your favorite part aside from not dying?
My favorite part of the Division, I like the leveling right now. Like, I love Destiny. I played the crap out of Destiny, but getting to the upper level stuff in Destiny is it's a grind, and it's just really, really boring. Whereas in the Division, it's felt a lot better. It's felt like I'm up to level 26 right now, and it just feels like it's moving a lot faster. And so, yeah, okay, this time I'm going to pay attention to when I go outside, not walk in the middle of a bunch of guys shooting at me. So, or I'm going to walk in this doorway. So,
I don't know what ghillie speed is, but I really want it to be something from Harry Potter.
Ghillie speed?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Jack, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Logan, you have a problem.
You see, the thing is, you have to repeat what these people are saying.
Sorry, I realize
because
that.
If someone's watching, they're just going to be
Logan
like,
said.
well then...
Dancing Space Potato says, Katie! Tell Jack he's beautiful. Yeah. Jay Ragan. Katie, my phone keeps trying to change your name to Cairo. First of all, thanks for watching our stream on your phone. That's really cool. I know that can be like complicated and finicky, so thanks for hanging out. Also, welcome to my life problems of the most problematic thing of my life, which isn't.
Is that it?
That's it. Thanks for chiming in there. I was really thinking. Is when autocorrect or auto spelling changes my name to Cairo, which I'm not terribly upset about. I mean, Egypt is pretty cool, but yeah.
Egypt is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
All right.
Do now, but do now. Shit in it. That's pretty funny. Ooh, I swore. Take that back.
Such a dirty mouth.
Jack's Jack's Twitch username is AH_Jack.
Oh, I'm right here. Yeah, I can do this one.
Yes. Jack is playing as a female character.
Yes.
Cairo is spelled Cairo, not Kyro.
Well, there's Cairo syrup.
No, Cairo, like the capital city of Egypt.
Yeah, Cairo.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what's the K?
Somebody else said Katie over Cairo, but they spelled Cairo Kyro. And they can correct me, but I'm just letting them know that the reason it autocorrects to that is because Cairo is Cairo. So,
there's the civilians. I have to save you people.
Where am I from? I'm from Australia. I'm from Western Sydney. In Australia.
All right. So if people are wondering why we're doing it on Twitch, it's because I found this. There's South by Southwest Gaming is going on right now. It's kind of like PAX or RTX or whatever. And while I was there, I stumbled into a booth that's like, hey, do you want to stream on multiple channels? Use our service. And I was like, okay, cool.
I wonder if anybody saw that Emma just randomly high-fived me.
You can see her foot right off the camera.
Literally came up to me and just went, I want to high-five you. And I was like, cool, high five. High five. Pew, good gal. That was a great high five. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Ew, don't look at me.
Ow.
Your stinky dog breath. Stinky dog breath. Dog, 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 dog. Oh, she's breathing right in my face.
Sounds gross.
Really hot, gross breath. Oh, she's been running around with Ellie playing, so I think she's really hyper right now. Are you hot? Ew, stop licking me.
She wants to stream.
Why are you licking me? Come on, off you go.
She says, Mom, we're streaming.
I'm a part of the family too, Mom. She's so funny looking. Yes, Jack has been losing weight. That's why he's all skinny.
Is that why I'm all skinny?
I don't know. I was waiting for you to like talk about it, but then you
No. I've been working out.
We're a team, Jack.
Yeah, this year 2016 is the year of self-improvement. So I'm gonna be doing. Katie bought me piano lessons for Christmas, which is awesome because I really want to learn how to play piano. And you can actually see the keyboard behind Katie's head over there because I've had it for forever. Or she bought it for me actually for a different Christmas.
A different Christmas?
Yeah, you bought it for Christmas a couple of years ago, right?
Piano lessons?
No, the keyboard.
Oh yeah, I was like, that was
the thing that I was just referring to.
The piano.
You bought it for me like 2 years ago, and I just haven't.
2 years ago, and I remember I had to hunt for it and find it on special.
Hey, Emma, off.
Because it's Emma. Hey, stop! Cut it out. No. Because it's like they're weighted keys. Because you said I don't like keyboards because they don't feel like piano keys, so I had to find a keyboard that had weighted keys that felt like piano keys.
So she bought me a really, really nice keyboard that
it was on special.
I haven't learned how to play yet, and so she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy you piano lessons so you can learn how to play it." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yep.
So now I just need to learn how to play it, and then everything will be golden.
And then I want to learn how to play guitar, but we don't have a guitar, so
nope.
I don't really know how to do that.
So if anyone works for Gibson or some guitar company, let me know.
Yeah.
Run.
This is a ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer. That. Sorry, I'm so close.
That's okay. I'm just hunting bad guys. Where'd they all go? They're all hiding.
What level are you in division? Should we be smaller?
I'm level 26 right now. I don't know. Should we be smaller? I can shrink that.
Okay.
Let me know. Is that pip window too big for our webcam? I can make it smaller. Ow, ow, ow. Cool.
Sorry, I'm reading comments. I feel bad.
Read them out loud.
Well, no, because some of them I don't know how to answer.
Okay. Katie's not going to read your comments.
I am. I'm reading them, just not necessarily
For me,
loud.
learning piano is very difficult. There's a reason I'm a brass musician instead. That's funny. Jack, how does it wheel? I don't know what that means. No, it's just the way of the level. Let's plays. The window is fine. Good size. It's perfect. Thank you very much. All right.
All right, fine. You want to do
works?
it? Don't be rude. There's no need for that.
I'm just trying to help. Did I finish the thing? Oh, I did. Okay.
Do you plan on 100%ing the game?
Probably not. I know there's a few achievements that are tied to the multiplayer stuff, and I'm really not good at multiplayer. I love doing single player and PvE, but when it comes to actually doing multiplayer stuff, that's when I get pretty crappy. So I'm probably gonna end up sticking just to just the single player.
Girl, fix your computer. Ooh, girl, fix your computer. No, I think it's Adam, Joel, James, fix your computer.
No, get your computer.
James, get your computer. Whoa. Adam, get your computer. Whoa. Joel, get your computer. Woo. I love them.
Joel's very excited.
I love Joel. He's
I think Joel
amazing.
would. Well, it's Bruce sings and Joel dances.
Does Joel not sing too?
No.
Joel's brilliant. I love him.
Don't let him hear that.
Why?
I don't know. 'Cause I don't want him to feel positive about himself.
What? Wait.
Oh.
You mean Joel from Funhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love him. Joel, will you regrow your beard to its full potential?
Joel.
Jack, will you regrow? Can Joel grow a beard?
I don't know if I've ever seen Joel with facial hair.
Yeah, he's very clean and crisp and I don't know. Will
Maybe.
you regrow it to your potential?
I don't know. Do you want me to?
Not
I kind of like this length.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. I was looking at pictures. We went to Australia at the very end of 2014, I think. And you took pictures with my grandpa, and you just have this enormous orange mass on your face. And so all the family photos that I have, because we saw a lot of my almost all of my extended family on my mom's side, and you have this enormous beard.
And you love it. You're like,
just remember going,
I love it.
That's how they remember him, is with that enormous beard.
They also remember me as a good person, I would hope.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's great.
No, I just like all the pictures that I have of you with an enormous beard. So
where they come
that's what I remember. But I like you with a shorter beard. I think a little bit longer, like a little bit fuller than what it is right now, but like cleaned up really nice, you know. Are we going to see Hardcore Henry?
Maybe.
I don't know if it's going to make me motion sick. That's my problem.
Yeah, there was actually a screening of Hardcore Henry at the at South by Southwest that we missed out on, but a bunch of the Rooster Teeth people went and saw it. Said it was pretty good. Come on, poke your head out. Poke your head out.
It would be funny. Someone said,
your head out.
Could there be an extra life goal to have someone in Achievement Hunter shave half of the hair on their head and face? It'd be funny if somebody, just anybody, shaved half of their head on one side and then their beard on the other side, so they had like a weird.
Well, Gavin shaved half his beard and left it like that for 2 days because he forgot.
Right. He does have very fair facial hair in his defense. Also, he has the confidence of someone, I imagine, who just doesn't care to look in the mirror because they're like, I already know I'm good looking. Like, I'm just going to go to work like this. It doesn't even matter.
Well, he did it as a goof.
But then he forgot because he doesn't look in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
Jack, have we seen Deadpool yet? I think Jack has seen it. Have you seen Deadpool?
I saw Deadpool on Valentine's Day.
Right. Where was I?
You were filming.
Oh,
You were in a short.
Oh, that's right. I made the little kid earrings for everybody. The cast and crew. It was just really fun. That was like a really fun project. Except that we were up until like 2 a.m. and I had to be up at like 6.
Yeah.
Later on, so that wasn't so.
It was like midnight, and Katie had to be at this film shoot like super early, and she's like, "Hey, can you go get
Hershey's Kisses?"
Yeah,
I was I've got pipe cleaners. I just need Hershey's Kisses.
She was like, "I need silver Hershey's Kisses." And
they have to be silver.
What?
Yeah, it was nice. It was a very nice thing to do. Also, a lot of people are asking if we've seen Daredevil, and I don't watch a lot of the like really violent stuff. But Jack watched the first season of Daredevil. So.
Yeah, I've watched most of the first episode of the new season. So, so far so good. I mean, I think I'm about to meet the Punisher, or at least be introduced to him. Yeah, I'm only a little ways in.
What's a subscriber button and emojis for Twitch people?
Emojis? I don't know what emojis are.
I don't know, but I'm sure they wouldn't mind telling me.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen Zootopia yet. I know you asked Jack specifically, but I'm going to answer as well. But I heard it's really fun, and somebody texted me and they said, you would really like this movie. I think you should go see it. So, but I saw something funny that someone shared that was
Catfight.
Like a permission slip for their kid to go see it, and it was like to learn about animals, but it was like the animated film. It's like cool.
Come on, dude, poke your head out.
Jack has never only had a mustache. He's had like a goatee situation before.
Yeah.
That was, and it was relatively short too. It wasn't like out of this like crazy. And that was the smallest amount of facial hair I'd ever seen him with before Extra Life. So.
The goatee.
Yes. I've never seen Peaky Blinders or Orphan Black. Have you ever seen either of those?
Orphan is the new, or I'm thinking of Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, it says Orphan Black.
Orphan Black, no, I've not seen that.
Hear about the Killing Joke animated movie that's being made. Have you heard about the Killing Joke animated movie?
Killing Joke, no. Are they making one? That's a Batman. That's a Batman Joker thing. That's like a classic Joker story.
Ooh, and it's animated. That's cool. What's your guys' favorite Marvel movie so far?
So less armor.
What is my guys' favorite
More
Marvel movie so far?
I like Captain America 2.
Yeah, I like Captain America
Winter Soldier.
2.
I'm really, really excited for Civil War.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians is fantastic.
Yeah, Guardians of the
I love
Galaxy
that
is
movie.
probably my favorite so far. But I'm sure there are others I'm not thinking of that I'm going to regret saying that later.
So if anyone's curious what I'm doing tonight, I'm actually just trying to hit level 30.
Oh,
so I'm really just trying to get experience and stuff. So that's what you see me doing.
Emote. Did you click something? Because I can't see these.
I haven't clicked. You've been clicking stuff.
Oh, well, suddenly I couldn't see the Twitch stream. Oh, so. It was me that did it because I blocked someone.
So I've been. So that's YouTube and that's Twitch down there. I think.
Cool.
So I've been looking at those numbers too. So.
Okay.
Did you tweet?
No. I put it on Facebook.
Ah, Kusei, I see you. Please don't claw my leg.
Hi from Australia. Hello. No, I don't know what happens if Jack can. Where our shipping name is actually
Is it JD?
No, it's not. It's Catillo.
Catillo.
Is it Catillo?
I like that.
I think it's Catillo. I could be totally wrong though. It's also whatever you want. So it's kind of not.
It's up to you.
Doesn't make sense for me to say you can only do blah blah.
Do 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 do.
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up.
Drop. I hate these.
I was considering playing it randomly some point during the stream and just like confusing Jack by like dancing around him, but I very quickly lost all ambition for that when I finished dancing the first time. So.
Also, that wouldn't be good for the whole, stream being taken down thing.
Stream being taken down? No, there are tons of people that have done the video online. Also, it has 1 billion views. You think they could be like a little lenient with it?
That's 1 billion views because no one else has it on their channel.
Ooh. Touché.
Just saying.
Touché.
Where is it? Oh, it's all the way down there.
Streaming and screaming. Can I just do the YouTube link?
Stop shooting on my stuff.
I'm just doing the YouTube link. Is that okay?
Sure.
Emma. Computers. Something. It's youtube.com/monkey5225/live.
Yes.
Streaming and screaming.
But for some reason, oh Jesus, that guy's right. Die, line fire. For some reason, like it shows the old stream and this stream, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's weird.
That freeze face, dough.
How do I get up there? That's crap. They're already hitting it. Great. This is the one thing I really don't like about this type. Die! You also die. Please die while you're here.
Please die, everybody!
Ah, damn it!
Ow! What type of games do I usually play?
Freaking checkpoint.
Rawr, grr, angry, arr. I'm just Whedon. Arr. Points if you get what that is.
Right.
What type of games do I usually play? What type of games do I usually play? Solitaire.
Oh crap! Actually,
I love board games. I like riddles, so puzzle type games. But if it comes to video games, I like kind of stress-free situations. So these are like too stressful for me. These types of games. So really, Harry Potter. But even that can get a little intense sometimes. I like Peggle a lot. Peggle is really fun. So, but even, yeah, I don't know. Games. Just games. Games. What's the most offensive thing I've ever heard anyone say? You're a woman, you don't know anything? I don't know. Pretty much anything. I'm actually very easily offended. I'm one of those people that's just like, and then I have to think about it and go, no, you know.
It's not good telling the internet that you're easily offended. It's like,
yeah, but
that's the one place the internet like.
But I'm not gonna show it. They can like try to offend me, and I'll just be like, that wasn't very nice. But then I come like, it's one of those reflexes. Like I'm initially very easily offended, but then I think about it and I'm like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Like, oh yeah, that person's just whatever, you know. So most offensive thing. I know I'm going into it now and I probably shouldn't like give it that much power, but honestly, it's usually not things that are directed at me that I find as offensive as things that are directed at like either a group of people or somebody that like witnessing it happening to other people is actually when I get the most like fired up. It was a Buffy reference. Good job, Joe. It was the grr, but it's actually at the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too.
Well, it's actually
Joss Whedon's thing.
it's Joss Whedon's production company.
So, but that was good. I love that.
Angry Mutant?
Something like that. But it was originally for Buffy because it's one of the vampires from Buffy. So it's really awesome that you said that because I loved Buffy. Can I do my best, baby, 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 ooh, like baby, 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 ooh, like baby, baby.
So I have this theory
ooh.
that Caiti is actually a cat dressed up like a human being.
I did do something like really very cat-like yesterday or the day before, where I was like, I wasn't feeling very well. I was kind of really sad, because sometimes I just get sad, and I was like, I finished brushing my teeth and I finished washing my face, and I kicked Uday off your lap and literally crawled up into a ball on your lap, like where he was. I moved him off. I was like, get out of the way. This is my turn.
You just
my
took
territory.
his spot.
And just like crawled up into a ball and was like, can you pet me? I was like, can you scratch my back?
And Uday was like, what the hell, man? Not cool.
It's like, I brought you shoes. Why? Am I a chess fan? I think I would really like chess if I learned how to play it.
Chess fan?
Yeah, somebody asked if I was a chess fan. I don't stand on the countertop while he's cooking, but I would sit on the countertop.
Scooter Man Gaming said, in other words, if you make fun of Jack, Caiti will break you in two. That's about right.
Yeah, that's...
She's very, very sweet, very nice, but then if you cross her, she will end you.
I'm a Hufflepuff like that.
Yeah,
like very loyal to the people around me.
Are you a Hufflepuff? Are you sure about that? No.
Don't start. Don't even.
You're the one who did it.
Don't even.
So Caiti she's been a happy Hufflepuff
crisis.
for like the past 2 years or so.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, why don't I go get resorted for whatever
3 a.m.
reason?
Again, I was very sad, and I was like, I want some what do you call it, where you want something to like stiffen your resolve? Confirmation, I guess. I know it starts with reinforcing. I don't know. I wanted the Pottermore test to reinforce that I was Hufflepuff, I guess. And so I was like, I'm going to take it again, just thinking it would just put me in Hufflepuff because, you know, whatever. And I did it, and it put me in Ravenclaw, and I had a crisis. But a lot of people said that since they changed the website over, they condensed the questions and made it broader. So I kind of like, Ravenclaws are so smart, right? And or rather, they value knowledge and wisdom and the retention of knowledge more than other things sometimes. And so I really wanted to be smart. I was like, I've always wanted to be really smart. I wanted to be a scientist, you know, but so maybe I am meant to be in Ravenclaw. But I like being Hufflepuff. I like being loyal and nice and the good of the world. I'm going to stop talking about Harry Potter now because that...
No, you're not.
Yeah,
you love Harry Potter too much.
I do love Harry Potter. I never played the Buffy video game.
There's a Buffy video? Oh,
I
purple
guess, Strife Delivery says that I am.
You're what? Ow.
Oh, sorry, there is. Strife Delivery says that there is a Buffy video game. I wonder if I'm still Slytherin with the new update. Don't take the test again. What is,
what the?
If you don't remember your password, which I don't even think it works.
Oh, come on.
Like, I don't even think your old password works when you put them on the site. But anyway, if you put in what your username was, if you go back into your emails and find what your username was for the old Pottermore site, you can reclaim the house that you're in your old wand, which is what I did, so... And they said you're a Slytherin for sure. They don't know. Harry Potter is life. Aw, that's sweet. Dandelion, fire. I do the same thing to my husband. Some days you just need to crawl up into a ball on their lap. It's true.
Alright, I'm gonna retweet. I'm gonna make a new tweet.
That's cool. Rook plays, if anyone talks bad about Ravenclaw, I can fight them. I play Quidditch. That's awesome. It's okay to get Slytherin. I'm going over here. What was my first impression of Gavin? When did I first meet Gavin?
Ooh, I have a big nose. Ooh.
Shallow.
Get it? Get your first impression of Gavin?
Oh, I get it.
There you
I
go.
get it. Oh, terrible.
So terrible. He's a terrible guy. No, Gavin's an amazing dude. Dude is so smart.
What was my first impression of Gavin? Because I met him like 6 years ago? 2 years?
You may have met him before I met you.
5 years ago?
Or did you meet him at RTX as well? Or did he come to Australia before then?
No, he didn't come to Australia before. He came to Australia after. The only people that came to Australia before I went to America were Matt, Jeff, and Griffin. And Anna, but I hadn't met Anna. I didn't meet Anna at that time. Man, what was my first impression of Gavin? I actually don't remember when I met Gavin for the first time. I think Gavin and I were friends online, and we video chatted in groups as well.
Yeah.
So I think my first impression of Gavin was just that he was British.
All right. You got him.
I don't know. He was like... Actually, you know what my first impression of Gavin was?
What was that?
I remember looking through his photos once, and he had a bunch of like naked women up on his walls of his bedroom because he used to do fun things with photos, and so I remember like seeing him with his long hair. I think they're probably on the Rooster Teeth site still, unless they've wiped them.
Oh yeah, the one where it's like the two girls making out photo.
But he has, I think, a few posters on his bedroom wall, and I was like, oh, he's an adolescent boy, like he's a you know, or was at one point, you know, because I don't know how old he was after that. So I remember thinking that. So there you go. That's me digging into the memory cave.
Memory.
Twitchy Coffee killing it. I'm reading. Why aren't we at South by Southwest? Because we live in Austin.
No, actually, I was at South by yesterday. I did the South by Gaming. We had a panel. So it was Jeff, me, and Gus up on a panel, and went pretty well. I think people enjoyed it. We answered a few questions. I just ran into a dog.
Did you just tweet?
Yeah.
Impressive.
And
oh, rat! You should be friends with it.
What?
That was a rat. Mm-hmm. There it is. Let's call. Bring him back. Bring him home.
Carl, get in the house.
Sorry, you were talking about South by Southwest.
Right there. And went to South by. Oop. I can't see that guy. Am I hitting him? Yeah, there he goes.
Brian, I miss you too. I'm
get off that,
I'm pretty sure
dummy.
it's you, Brian, and if it is, I miss you too. If it isn't, I don't know who you are, and I don't miss you. That's not true. Thanks for coming.
Alright, just shooting through a fence, no big deal.
Gavin, book smart equals yes, street smart equals no. Actually, I would argue that Gavin is a very well-rounded person. He's a good example of an actor. No, not an actor. I guess a performer. Somebody who puts on a really good face in his performances, but is actually a more like well-rounded person outside. He still says silly things, you know. We all say silly things, but I think he's one of the smartest people that I know. He's really intelligent, intimidatingly almost.
He's a pretty smart dude.
What happened to the cat you saved during Jack's desk build? So Jack's dad rescued these 3 cats from a storm drain after Austin flooded, and so he fed them and like got them strong again, and he started he put them in his backyard to he transferred them from his shop to his garage and then slowly into his backyard, but 2 of them ran away, unfortunately, and one of them stayed, and he's the sookiest, like most loving little...
Explain what sookie means.
Brat. Sookie?
Yes.
Oh,
that's not a common word in America.
Oh, sookie, like sookie. Oh gosh.
Requires love.
Yeah. Sookie, kind of like, I don't want to do that. Like that.
Is that it?
Just kind of, oh, you love me, right? You love me? Do you love me?
I thought you were going to fall over.
Do you love me? Like that. That's what Sookie is.
Ow.
Sorry,
I'm getting shot at.
Oh, so I didn't have you.
I do love you. I'm just getting shot at.
Hi from Straya. Thank you. Hello back. Thank you for watching. What convention would be the best for a fan to go and meet you guys other than RTX? Maybe something small that's not focused on RT.
One of the PAXs would probably be the best. I mean, honestly, RTX, like, we love you guys, but everyone at RTX... Oh, come on, don't do that. Everyone at RTX wants to meet us, so... It's so difficult.
Brag about it.
No, I mean, that's where people go. They think, like, oh, that's where Rooster Teeth will be, so...
Well, yeah, it's the Rooster Teeth convention.
And so, but it's difficult, and I always feel bad when people are like, oh, I came to RTX and I didn't see anybody, and it's like, we're doing stuff, you know? Like, if you go to RTX with the expectation of, like, hey, I'm going to meet every single person I want to meet, that's not a good way of thinking of it. If you go to RTX thinking, I'm going to see a bunch of panels and see the people I want to see on stage, that's the way to think about it.
In their defense... it was originally a place that you could get everybody's autograph and that everybody would walk the floors and stuff, and it slowly transitioned into being a gaming expo, like a gaming interactive kind of, you know, community expo. But if you're in the community, it's like this trickle down thing where people who've been to the other RTXs share pictures and talk about meeting these people and how they saw them at events afterwards, and that kind of trickles down to everybody else going to it and going, okay, cool, I expect the same thing. But unfortunately, because it's just growing, the demand is so high, and more people are disappointed every year that they can't get in, so they make it even bigger. It kind of, there's this disparity, if that's the right word. I'm not really sure, but yeah.
Captain Craig's a dick.
Why? What did he do? Oh, he's
this guy I'm trying to kill.
A guy.
But yeah, anyway, if you come to RTX, you're gonna have a good time, but I would focus, like, if I was going to RTX, I would focus more on meeting people and like
the community.
Yeah, exactly.
Like meeting people in the community. And honestly, that's like, I know it sounds like really cliche, like, oh, you're just saying that, but really, like, anytime meeting people in lines, meeting people in general who have similar interests to you is just the funnest thing. Just learning about other people's life stories. Like, one of my favorite things about working on sets is, especially as an extra, is you meet the most fascinating people. I've met like a rocket scientist. I met a guy who was deployed like 1 million times. He's a retired vet he was just had nothing to do, so he just liked to be an extra on stuff, and was playing a dead guy. Like, he was the nicest man. Like, I've just met just the most amazing people who have such amazing stories, or who are still honing out their stories, So I don't know, I love meeting people, and people are awesome. So waiting in lines can be made so much better by making friends. So anyway, but if you have the intention, like Jack said, of going to these conventions and going to panels or trying to get into these panels, meeting people should be the focus of it, because like, I have so many friends from the community who I don't know where I'd be without them. So I got a little tangent-y, but that's, community.
It's okay.
It's pretty awesome.
Someone asked me if I'm going to PAX East this year. I am not going to PAX East this year. Hey Jack, could an Extra Life be the Old Drunk Tank core members do a podcast? Me, Gus, Jeff, Bernie, and Joel all in one episode. Man, that would be tough. I'll talk to Gus about it though.
Someone says, lol, we've all met rocket scientists. Well, I think he actually was a rocket. He was like an astrophysicist or something like that. He was fascinating to listen to. And then just really kind people. Like, I met a lady who was an extra on The Leftovers, and she helped people with disabilities or differently abled people find jobs, and she was just like the epitome of kindness. You just meet people who like open your mind, and it's really awesome. I hope I've inspired you to not shut people out. I say as I like curl up in a blanket burrito and like, don't talk to me. Katie, which death in Harry Potter made you the saddest? Sorry, I'm putting on lip balm. Oh man.
Honestly, it's kind of hard not to see people at RTX, especially if you go to side quest. As far as meeting like the Rooster Teeth staff members, though, I mean, honestly, like we do more stuff like Achievement Hunter. We had like 3 years ago, we had a whole thing where it was like you could come and wait in line to sign. Like we'd sign stuff for you, but we have so much other stuff going on that people would wait in line for like 8 hours, and it's like we don't want people to do that. I mean, I love that people would be willing to, but it's like, there's so much more stuff we want you to experience, and we want to get your money's worth, so we would rather do more stuff like center stage time. Like, so I made it a point now, every year we have at least 1 hour of center stage every single day where you can see us all, so that way we can entertain 4,000 people at one time, as opposed to entertaining 50 people in 1 hour. I would rather go and have that, let people experience something they can't experience at home, by watching us on stage, instead of just being like, if you're one of the 50 people, that's great, but I mean, honestly, I'd rather, be able to give a bunch of people a really cool experience.
Socialism! That's all that is! It's just socialism, Jack!
And so, so that's my philosophy behind it. I know other people are, they have different thoughts on it, and kind of, that they think like we should just sign autographs all weekend, but it's like, that's not fun, you know. I like doing panels. I like answering questions, and because even like Q&As, like people will ask questions that other people might not realize that they wanted to know that answer, and you get some cool stuff with that.
My least favorite is when people ask you to sign stuff you don't want to sign, and you very politely declined and said, no, thank you, but thank you for asking, and then they make a big deal of it, and then they make you sign it out of pressure, and it's like, I don't want to sign that. No, my name is on that. Thanks.
What the hell? I got a Spider-Man down there. You see that?
A tangent. What was the saddest death in Harry Potter for me? I want to say Fred.
Hedwig.
Hedwig was the tipping point.
Hedwig was it?
It was
like,
the tipping point. It was like the point where you realized, oh, she's not messing around.
Well,
like,
in the book, Hedwig was in his cage still, or in her cage still, right?
No, she wasn't. She was flying around, and that's how the Death Eaters knew that was the real Harry.
I thought it was because he used
Everybody else used the Polyjuice potion, and they had Hedwig in the cage, a fake Hedwig, and she got out.
I thought it was because he used not Defendo. What is the Expelliarmus?
He used stupefy instead of a curse.
Yeah.
He stupefied Stan Shunpike, which is one reason, but the other reason was because Hedwig was trying to protect Harry, and all the other owls were fake and in a cage.
I thought it was because he tried to use stupefy.
No, it was because Hedwig. It was also that, but because Hedwig was attacking people, they knew that was the real Harry.
I'm not getting a cover.
But I think Hedwig's death was like the point where you knew that this was going to be real, because she was his connection to... She was his best friend, really. Like, she was his connection to the wizarding world when Harry was locked away in a Muggle society, you know? Like, she was the thing that reminded him that he wasn't dreaming all that time, you know? And she was such a pivotal creature in Harry's life and his development and his connection. And for J.K. Rowling to go, okay, that part of your childhood is now dead. She's dead. Like, that was when you realized that she wasn't messing around in the books. Like, she meant business. So, but I think Fred was the most traumatic because...
Well, you don't see Fred's death, though, do you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you experience Fred's death. Because it's just after they come out of the room of requirement. You don't know exactly how he dies. You don't know if the rubble killed him or if he was hit by a spell. But you see that he's dead. And it's like this just horrible... Percy is just reunited with his family and gone, I messed up, I'm so sorry. And before he has a chance to make it up to his brothers...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
He has to watch one of them die. And Fred is just... They're just, they're not even, they're one person. They're just two sides of one coin, you know? Like, and for one of them to be gone is just horrible. It's traumatic. So I think Fred was the worst. Lupin's wasn't great because he was such a good person. Tonks also wasn't great because she was also a very awesome person and she was so different, but also because they had Teddy. But I think Fred's was probably definitely the
that was
worst.
Pretty brutal that Teddy...
Well, see, that's the other thing, is Teddy is the predecessor to Harry. So he...
Not predecessor.
Successor to Harry, right?
Yeah.
In the way that the cycle repeats itself. So J.K. Rowling said that she wanted to make a point of what the cost of war is. And it's not this like heroic... glorious, glamorous thing. It leaves people parentless and childless, the aftermaths of war. She said that the most heroic thing about war isn't during, it's the rebuilding.
Yeah.
That's when people are the bravest and most heroic, is when they're building after war. And so she wanted to make an example of that. Harry is one example, but then the next generation is Teddy is the next example of that.
That's cool. So there could be a book about Teddy or something.
Possibly, yeah.
There's no...
But he's like a smooth talking, lovey guy. He's a good looking,
lovey guy.
Good looking, little werewolf baby.
There's no way she doesn't write like 10 more books in the universe, right?
In the universe, yeah. I think she said that Harry's story is done. But then she went and wrote the Harry Potter
Cursed
play.
Child or whatever it is.
I don't know. Yeah, especially if they make this. The rumors are that that Universal has acquired the rights to make an entire Harry Potter park, which I think would just, with the Fantastic Beasts, 3 films of Fantastic Beasts coming out, there's going to be a lot there to make rides out of, and a lot there to theme and stuff. I mean, it'll be different because it's set in the 1920s, not in the 1980s and 90s. But I don't know. But sorry.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's going to be. There's going to be a lot more content.
Yes, I really just like. I haven't seen Harry Potter musical. I really wanted to see that, but I never did. Book 8 coming out as a play. It's not a book, and you did put it, Joe, in parentheses. Is that what this is? No,
quotation marks.
Quotation marks. Excuse me. I thought it called something else as well.
There's parenthetical, but I mean that's.
All right. Anyway, it's literally the script for the play, but it's the script. I think I've explained this before, and I'm sorry if you've heard it. But what happens with Broadway and West End plays is that they're written and performed, choreographed, and just created, and then in the first 2 weeks they go to preview, and that's when what are they called? The people that write, the reviewers, critics. That's when the critics come in and watch the play, and they give feedback and they say, I didn't understand this. If it's a musical, that song didn't make any sense. There was no closure at the end. I don't think this bit, or I think that if you added this bit, it would make more sense for this transition. And they give feedback as like people who've seen it with fresh eyes. Then they make final adjustments and it goes to the public, and it becomes unchanged. It's fixed at that point. So the play that's being released, the 8th book in quotation marks, is actually the original unchanged script that will be released. So
I'm excited for it.
Whew. Yes, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is her screenplay debut for J.K. Rowling. Whew. Ugh.
Are you excited for the movie?
I am really excited. I love Eddie Redmayne.
It's funny because Katie was like, I'm not going to watch the trailer. I don't want to spoil it. And then like I came home one day, she's like, I watched it. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that guy's having a bad day.
I was convinced. So J.K. Rowling...
Look at that dude.
He is having a bad day. What are you doing out there?
Maybe he's humping the wall. Maybe he's doing okay.
He might be doing it on purpose. This is how I get off. Leave me alone.
It's my fetish.
J.K. Rowling released the history of magic in North America, and one of them was about scourers. And you can... I think that's so fresh that I shouldn't spoil it for you if you want to read it for yourself.
Oh, you want to hear my new headcanon?
Yes.
So headcanon is like you just make up something, kind of, and it's just like, in my head, this is what happens.
Are you going to tell what mine is?
No.
Okay.
No, my new headcanon is that Connor from Assassin's Creed was a wizard. The Native American.
Oh, right. And he was an animagus?
Yes.
Well,
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily an animagus, but... You know, they have a lot of control over animals and stuff, and
oh,
I mean, and also they can see through walls. You know, I mean, it's like,
didn't I have a dream that Harry Potter and Assassin's Creed existed in the same universe? Was that the dream that I had?
Makes sense though.
Oh yeah, so they have these people called Scourers, and they're bad guys that want to persecute magic. And so or they initially are bad wizards, and then through the generations become muggles, through specific breeding, become muggles who are just terrified and like want to burn magical people. And I thought in the trailer that Colin Farrell was a Scourer. I was absolutely convinced that Colin Farrell was going to play a Scourer. And then we watched the trailer and we put it on our TV, and we played it, and I like went right up to it, and I see that he adds, like, he puts a wand in his jacket, but he could still be a Scourer, and he just took someone's wand that left it there. He probably isn't, but he would make a great one. Sorry, I'll go back to the chat. I apologize.
I died good.
You're a hazard, Connor. You had a dream that you were Harry Potter. That was a good dream. Although, I don't know, he's kind of not a great, character, unfortunately. I mean, he's a well-written character, but it would suck to be him.
His parents are dead. His favorite favorite uncle is dead.
Yeah, his favorite uncle dies right in front of him. Then he can see Thestrals.
Hi, Emma. Emma's doing her damnedest to get her face on the screen. Yep. Hi. Ow, ow. This is our third partner.
You're a bender, Harry. What?
Emma, you want to say hi, or you just want to lick my arm?
Is the Twitch stream working?
The Twitch go
chat,
down?
not stream. The Twitch chat is working. Yeah, the Twitch chat is working.
Are people saying it's not working?
I learn more in these streams than in school, I feel. I'm sorry, Joseph. Yes, the chat is working on Twitch. So Harry is Batman. Harry is kind of Batman. Sort of, kind of, I guess.
Really?
It's too hot? No, his parents are dead. That's the only correlation that I have.
Yeah, because Harry's a reluctant hero. Like, even in, like...
Hey, Jackie is here.
Hey.
Is she a reluctant hero? Hi, Jackie. Is he a reluctant hero?
Yeah, because he always says, like, oh, I was just lucky. Oh, someone else actually did this for me. Oh, like, he never takes credit for what he actually does. Yeah, whereas Batman's like, I'm going to wreck your shit.
In the fourth one, he's definitely, I never would have done this if this person didn't help. And Hermione and blah, blah, and Dobby gets in the guild. And he's kind of true. It's kind of true. He kind of has people who are, like, enablers for him, but he's also innately curious and innately noble in a sense. And also... hot-headed, very hot-headed, and that's how Sirius dies. Is he's like, no, Hermione, you're wrong. Your logic is flawed, and you're stupid. I'm gonna go to the Ministry anyway and get everybody killed. Well,
not everybody, just the one person that he cared for.
He's very hot, which is everybody to him, right? Yeah. He's very hot-headed. Hot damn.
So Jackie's here. Hi, Jackie. Jackie runs RT Vegas, I think. Is she in charge of that?
As far as I know.
I don't know, she's awesome.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. That was unsuccessful. I was afraid of hitting my head on the table. I would agree. Nova says that I wouldn't say he's reluctant, he's more humble. I would say... I don't know if humble is the right... I don't think reluctant is the right word.
Yeah, maybe not reluctant,
I think,
he definitely, he will... Because he likes taking... he'll take risks. Like, in Book 7, he takes a lot of risks. Yeah. At the same time, he's like, I'm going to do this on my own. And everyone's like, shut up. No, we're going with you. And he's like, okay. Whereas, before it was very much, I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to do this on my own. And people just kind of popped up. And then by the end of it, he's kind of put up with it.
Yeah.
He seems, or not, I guess.
No.
Cool.
I was just thinking of another word for humble. I don't know. I saw a sign that said on Tumblr, somebody posted a photo of a sign that someone held up at a pro-life rally that said, if Lily had aborted Harry, who would have conquered Voldemort? And it was funny because the person who posted the photo was like, Neville Longbottom would! Have you even read the books? Like, they just went on this tangent about how dumb that person was. Like,
Neville definitely was the other one, the other possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was. He definitely was. And it's interesting in the book where Harry reflects on that and he looks at Neville and he's like, Neville has no idea that he could be me. Like, he has no idea.
Hooper 2043 says Minecraft 200 maybe return to Ray. I can tell you right now, no, he's not. Ray is not back for it. So go ahead and temper your wishes.
Erection.
I can also say we haven't filmed episode 200 yet, so that's gonna be fun.
I feel like Dobby represents women. Does that sound weird? He represents the fight for equality, right? Like, I feel like that's what Dobby does. Because how Lupin is actually him being a werewolf is actually a metaphor for people with AIDS and HIV, and how they're just the struggle there. So I think, I don't know, it's a weird metaphor for Dobby saying like, no, I will not be oppressed. I will not be, I know it's a bit extreme and I'm really stretching it, but Dobby, anyway, long story short, somebody said Dobby is the real hero, and I'm all about that. I'm like, yes, Dobby is absolutely the real hero in that situation. I would have liked to have seen Winky. She would have been a cool character.
Winky was Dobby's girlfriend, right?
Well, she was Dobby's friend. Dobby, took it upon himself to look after her. But Winky was Barty Crouch Jr.'s, or Barty Crouch's family, the Crouch's family house elf.
Ah.
$1 million, but randomly a day of the month you are 1 hour late for everything. Jack would die.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
What does that mean? Always 1 hour late for everything? Why is that funny?
Huh?
Always 1 hour late for everything?
Nothing. No one.
What?
Yes, I would take that. I would hate it, but I would take it for 1 month.
1 hour late for everything?
We typically end up late for stuff, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you're blaming it on me? I was trying to find the innuendo. I was like, what? Yeah, I'm always late. I'm perpetually late to everything. I got it from my mom.
It's to the point where if we have to be somewhere by a certain time, I just tell Katie 30 minutes before we're actually supposed to be there, and then we end up usually on time or close to time.
Which I'm really on board with, because that's really and it's one of those things where I can't tell you to do that. Just like I can't tell someone to set my clocks forward, because if I know, I'm just going to account for that, subconsciously account for that. Like, oh, well, no, I've got 10 more minutes, And I don't do it on purpose. I swear to God, I do not go, oh, it's 5 minutes to, or no, I'm just going to wait because I want to be late. It's not like that. I misjudge how long it takes to do things. That's my problem. And I'll do the stupidest things where I'll go, oh, I've got 10 minutes. I'll take a shower. I've got time. No, my showers are like having a shower and then getting out of the shower and then... I'm just bad.
See, that's like my thing. Like, I have my timing down to like a science. Like, I know I can take a shower and be ready to go.
Thanks, Twitchy Coffee. Sorry.
And
you're leaving.
Oh, he's heading out? All right, thank you, Twitchy. Yeah, I can be out. Like, I can wake up. I can be in bed, and I can be from my bed to in my car and on my way to work in 20 minutes. And I just...
It's true.
I've just mastered it. Oh, there it is. And so, Katie hasn't figured that out yet. She's still working on her timing.
Yes. Someone said, Katie, is it true Dobby's species of elf makes all the food at Hogwarts? I think there's only one species of elf, as far as I know. And yes, house elves do make all the food at Hogwarts, and then they magically, send it through the ceiling, into the feast. So, and they're also the people that clean up all the rooms and fold all the clothes and stuff. And put the bedpans and the beds and whatnot. So, and I think no, I don't know. Anyway,
Badge flag. Oh, that's gross. Ow.
Have you played Hearthstone at all?
What the hell was that?
Sorry. What's Hearthstone?
Hearthstone. No, I have not played it. Alright. Are you done? Do I have to go kick the echo off again? There it goes. I got stunned by somebody. That was weird.
Someone said, can you do a Dobby impression? Master has given Dobby a sock! Dobby is a free elf!
See, in my head, Emma, our dog, talks like Dobby. So, she has that kind of dopey, oh, okay.
Except that's not what Dobby sounds like.
No. But...
Maybe if Dobby had a lot of testosterone injected in him at once. Michael did stay with Jack when he moved down here from New Jersey until he got an apartment. Bedpan, that's not what I meant. I meant the thing that goes, the heating pan. They put hot coals in it and then they put it in the bed to make it warm. You'll see it it's in the lady has it in Pirates of the Caribbean. Elizabeth Swann beats one of the pirates with it, and all the coals fall out.
Secure the area.
I forget what it's called.
What? Oh, Wait, what? Where did that come from? What are you talking about?
My dog is also too smart for her own good. Emma, when she was a puppy, was too smart. She just needed constant mental stimulation, or she would just be really destructive. She learned to use the restroom outside in less than a day. She knew that was where she went to the toilet. Then she hit her teenage years, in inverted commas, that's what I meant. She had
inverted commas.
She had hit her teenage years, and then became a real brat, where she became rebellious, and she would pee while making eye contact with us in the same spot on our wood floors, or we had a carpet there, we had to move it. On the same spot while making eye contact with us for a month. She just thought that, I'm gonna make a point here and I'm gonna do this. So
what a punk.
Dark Power. Hi, Jack and Katie. Just dropping by so far. Katie, your Tumblr is great. And thank you for being such a sweet person and spreading mental health awareness. You rock. Aw, thank you. Thank you for coming by and hanging out for a bit. Jack, do you like Billy Joel?
I love Billy Joel. I actually looked up tickets because he's doing a tour right now. First of all, you can't get them, and he only plays Madison Square Garden. He plays giant arenas. And Yeah, I would love to see Billy Joel live. That would be awesome. Missed. Ow, ow. Get in cover.
My dog talked like Danny DeVito and my cat talked like Charlie Day. That's amazing. That's awesome. We love Always Sunny, which I kept calling Sunny with a Chance, which is one of my favorite
Totally different movie.
Disney shows. I stayed with my cousins in Perth for a little while. I think it was like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and they watched Sunny with a Chance with Demi Lovato, and I loved that show. Anytime they're like, oh, let's watch TV, I was like, oh yeah, let's see Sunny with a Chance is on. Let's watch that show. Let's watch some Demi Lovato. And so when I moved here and Jack's like, do you like Always Sunny? It's like, yeah, I love that show. It's so weird that you like that. I love it. Not the same thing at all. Jack and Katie, can you please do a Minecraft series on your channel if you guys want to? I personally would like to see it, but I want to see you guys having fun over what I want to see. I have a really dirty joke sweet. That I want to like make about that. That was a very nice thing for you to say. I can't get it out of my head.
Lord.
It's like saying, do you want to make out? Like, because you don't have to, because I want you to want it, but do you want to make out a little? Because I'd really like it if you made out, but not if you don't want to. Like, it's totally cool if you don't want to make out. That was a very much cleaner example of that. I don't know. See, my thing is I played Minecraft for a little while with some friends in Australia, and I wasn't very good at it. And what I find myself doing is just taking a back seat and letting everybody else do the stuff, and then just like, oh, you need me to do this? Cool, I'll do it. Like, I'm not creative enough. I don't take enough initiative in it, so I end up feeling like I'm not contributing, and it's really boring. We were talking about Minecraft, right? Not life.
Yeah, Minecraft.
I'm just kidding. You thought it was funny, though.
I did. You're a funny person. Why'd you hit me?
Oh. What?
What's your brain? Why'd you hit me?
When Jack first arrived in Australia, the first time Jack came to Australia,
it's a lie.
We picked him up from the airport.
Lie.
And Jack, we were like, we were kind of romantic at that point. And he got in the car, and I was so nervous. I was so nervous. And Jack got in the car, and I think he was like really nervous and excited. And he'd just gotten off this really long plane ride, but I'm such a delicate person. I bruise really easily, and like if you touch me, it hurts. Like if you go poke, I'm like, ow! I'm just like a delicate little flower. And Jack was like, are you excited? Yeah, poke, like yeah. And he like pinched my leg, and I was like, I thought he liked me. Like, why is he hurting me? This isn't cool. And I was really confused, and then we made him eat a meat pie, and that's not metaphorical. He actually ate a meat pie. Yeah. The pie made of meat, and he didn't like it.
I liked it. It was new.
You also got off a plane trip and were probably craving like food that you knew and loved, but I'm abusive. He's abusive.
It's true. She is abusive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where am I securing?
I think Jack wants to be more strategic with games and less aggressive, which is why you're awesome at murder and terrible at first-person shooters.
That's probably close to right.
Yeah. Jack, you should do this in your Let's Plays. Have some people play the game and some people just talk so everyone can concentrate and not do dumb stuff. But that's what half the fun is.
That's what Let's Watches are. We do those already. Oh, hi, Emma.
Yes, Emma's high-fiving me. Oh, I wish you could see it. It's adorable. She's, like, actually high-fiving me. I am going to play Prisoner of Azkaban after I play Chamber of Secrets. I've got up to 5, I think. And 5 is actually a really fun one. There's a lot of side missions for it. And my breath stinks. I gotta get your teeth clean, girl. Oh, you little waggy tail. Oh, you doogie. Oh, doogie. Oh, doogie. Can you high-five me on camera? Can you high-five?
Are you a performing monkey?
Can you high-five?
Are you a performing monkey?
Emma, high-five. High-five. You see you thinking about it. High-five. High-five. Am I too far away? Oh, can we... Oh, I wish I could show you. Maybe I can pull back.
Hang on, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Emma, can you still see?
It's purple.
Right. Okay, Emma, come here. High-five. Oh, punch.
Oh.
Try again. You ready?
What's up, buddy?
You ready? High five. No. Let's jump. High five. Go. High five.
Why can't I cover in here?
High five.
I'm not your performing monkey.
Yeah, she's like, I know what you want me to do. High five. Why are you looking? High five. Go. She kind of did it. She just punched me in the face as well. I'm Emma. I'm a doggy. I'm a doggy dog. Stinky brat. You stinky brat. So, get out of there. Stinky brat. Stinky dog. No, now you're getting riled up. No. Ellie, you want to come here, Mia? You want to come here? No?
Oh.
Ow, Emma. Fine.
Well up.
Alright, get out of here. Get out. Emma, I'm gonna hurt
Did she
you.
perform? I was busy murdering.
She kind of did like this, and like punched me in the
Emma,
face.
come here. Emma,
No,
come here.
It's too late. It's too late.
I want to get her. Emma, come here. Come here, Emma.
Alright.
Come here. Emma, no, up here.
Oh,
Don't.
now
Oh,
you're
that's
stuck.
cable. Now you're in the cable.
What's happening?
Emma, high five. Oh
Ow.
no. Oh Jesus. Emma.
She doesn't want to play
Emma,
your game.
high five.
That's cheating.
Emma, high five. Emma, down. Down.
That's all.
Emma,
Yeah.
high five. Emma, high five. High five. Now you're just yawning.
She's just being weird, right?
Emma, high five. Emma, high five. Alright, she got distracted by cats.
Emma, high five. High five. Go. High five. High five. I can see you. Good girl.
Yay!
Good job. Good job. I can see her thinking, and she's like, "Why? Why do you want me to high five?"
What's the high five for? Oh, the hostage is in there.
All right, off you get.
Where's the key?
There we go.
Where's the key? I gotta get the key so I can rescue the hostages.
Girl, fix your computer. I don't know why I've blended the two things. Have you guys ever played the PS1 version of Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets? Chamber of Secrets didn't come out on the PS1. Chamber of Secrets only came out on the PS2. Philosopher's Stone did come out on the PlayStation 1, and I watched my little brother's friend play it, but I never owned it myself. I have it on PC, and I think that's all. I think I only have it on PC, because I don't think this PlayStation is backwards compatible, and I'm also not 100% sure if they made it on PlayStation 2. I think they only made it on PlayStation 1. Anyway, sorry.
Hi guys, how y'all doing?
Since Katie is apparently so good at murdering Katie...
What?
So, since Katie is apparently so good at murdering, Katie, what's your advice for murder and getting away with it, and also how to dispose of a body? Cthulhu, I put in the grammar for you. What's my advice for murdering? I don't know, but I'm really interested in watching the new Emma Thompson film. Because I don't know what the guy's name is in it. Ellie.
Ellie's in a box somewhere.
No.
I'm gonna go to the safe house.
Jack, I got you a present.
Oh, we got a present? What could it be?
It's a package.
It's in a box.
Can you sign for this package?
Oh, look, it's a kitty cat in the box. So Ellie loves boxes
Where is she?
in bags. She's right there.
Oh.
Anything having to do with boxes, she's all about. Ow!
She's holding her upside down. She's... What are you doing? Silly.
This is her tail. So,
Smelly in a box. Oh, come here. I don't know how you... Oh, there we go. Oh, what are you doing?
alright.
Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you.
That's Ellie. She looked right in the camera.
She
It was
seemed
good.
happy. She seems happy. Oh, doggy. I mean, ooh, kitty.
Search.
Oh, cute. Hey, Max Banyan.
Oh, Max Barnyard's here?
What are the odds you'd ever try Dark
Dark-
Souls or Bloodborne? I feel like you'd like the strategic element of them. Also, a nice cat trap there. She is obsessed with boxes.
I've heard good things about Dark Souls, and I know Max is a huge fan of Dark Souls.
My bad.
Adam Ellis is a massive fan of Dark Souls. He's actually cosplaying as Solaire. He's working on a cosplay for it. I don't know. I'd give it a shot. I mean, it seems interesting. I'm not a huge RPG guy, and I know that's a little not a lot of RPG elements in it. So that's probably a good thing for me. But what are you giggling at?
Someone said, in quotation marks, how do you dispose of a body? I'm asking for a friend who can't be here right now. This sort of was really funny.
Nice.
We were at Disney World the end of February.
Yeah, we were there for Extra Life United, part of Children's Miracle Network's Momentum program. It was awesome. Those guys are great. We love Extra Life. I'm half a click away from the crypt.
Hey, Jack, did you hear about Red Dead Redemption 2 is being made?
Yes, I did hear that, and that is super, super awesome if it is in fact true.
If it is in fact your real name.
Jesus. Hi, bad guys. I stumbled onto you by accident.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, 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 ah. Ellie is like all up in that box. Tommy Gunn says, hey guys, love your work. I was wondering who was the coolest / nicest celebrity you've ever met. For some reason I thought of Paul Rudd for you, but I don't know why.
I was actually kind of a dick to Paul Rudd. But
you were a dick to Paul Rudd?
Yeah, that's a whole other story.
Aw,
Drew Carey, by far the nicest,
is that the
huge
story that you told me about signing?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, dropped a purple?
Man, nice.
Dude, you are my hero. Thank you very much. Yeah, Drew Carey, I met him at Disney MGM Studios when I was working there, and that guy was so nice. Like, he was super cool. He skipped his lunch to meet people and sign autographs. And I was like, I respect that so much. And it's like, I try to live up to that kind of example whenever I do stuff. So mad props to you, Drew Carey.
I don't know who's the coolest, nicest celebrity I've ever met. I don't know if I've met any. Have I ever met a celebrity?
Yeah, I'm sure you've met celebrities.
I don't think so. Oh, wait. No. Yeah,
You hung out with Tom Felton on a beach.
Oh, shit, I forgot about... Sugar, I forgot about that. Tom Felton is really nice.
Yeah.
He is really nice. Tom Hopper, also really nice. Yeah, I totally forgot about that stuff.
You forgot that you had a life before this?
Lafayette from True Blood, whose name I can't remember because he pronounces it. It's like a simple name if you read it on paper, but he pronounced it different, so I could never remember it. So if somebody else can remember it, then that would be great. He was really funny because he arrived in Australia. I really hope that he's either not watching or no one knows him. But he arrived in Australia, and I guess someone gave him a map. I don't know where he got it, but someone gave him a map of all the indigenous tribes that existed in Australia 40,000 years ago. And he thought that he was going to go to those tribes, like similar to a reservation in America. But we don't have things like that in Australia. We don't have like reservations or kind of more in the center of Australia. You'll find communities of people, but it's not like... you cross the border and this is, Native American land. But he kept saying, I was like, cool, what are you going to do, like, while you're here? Do you have any plans? And he was just like, he goes, I'm going to meet with the originals. And I was like, what does that mean? And he goes, the originals. And he just kept doing this, and I didn't know what that meant, which now is kind of like a funny Bunny Sanders thing.
He meant Aboriginals,
He meant Aboriginal people, but he kept saying the originals, and I was really polite. I was like, oh, Aboriginal people, cool, like indigenous, that's really awesome. Like, where are you going to see them? He's like, oh, and he showed me the map. I'm like, ooh, I don't know how to tell him that this doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. Is that going to bum him out? Am I just going to be like a negative Nancy? I don't know. I'm just going to let it go. I ended up telling his cousin, because his cousin was funny. He just went around telling everyone, I'm this guy's cousin, give me free stuff. And everyone did. All these stalls were like, okay, I guess, like, you're so blatant about it. I'm not going to say no, because you get a +1 usually when you go to these conventions. And Supernova is so accommodating to these people. So we did, like, we did sand tobogganing, snorkeling. Oh my gosh, we did so many really amazing things. I got to go as a +1 because it was when Chris and Kerry were filming The Simple Walk, and Kerry didn't want to go. So I got to take Kerry's place, and it was like the greatest day of my life. We got to feed and pet dolphins, and so it was really like these wild dolphins that came in to get fed every now and then.
Bleep boop.
Bleep boop. Anyway, Tom Felton was so nice. I have a very funny story. Would you like to hear my very funny story?
I've heard your funny story, I think.
Should I tell it anyway?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not me. It's the 300-something people watching online. That's who want to hear about this stuff.
I have one really horrifically embarrassing story, and one, like, probably up to my most embarrassing story. than a really funny, like, silly story. My really funny, silly story was Tom Felton and I was sitting in the sand, and I was kind of cranky at him because he was smoking, and he was putting the cigarette butts out in the sand and leaving them there.
Like a Slytherin.
And so I was picking them up. It's really weird.
Tom Felton is Draco Malfoy, by the way.
Oh yeah, he plays Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter. He's super crazy nice guy. Like, I mean, really, really lovely guy. And, like, really British and fun. But he's like a kind of... He lives kind of like a rock star. Like, I would associate his, like, persona as kind of more rock starry. Anyway, so we were talking, and I was like, oh, has it been really fun and whatever? And he's like, yeah, you know what's really crazy is how many people have come up to me that have my face as Draco Malfoy tattooed on their body. And he's like, but, like, my face as the character permanently tattooed on their body. And so we got into this discussion about tattoos. He's like, yeah, it's crazy that some people will be, like, tattooed from, like, their ankles to their necks, and I don't know, and it's just, but what's, like, really strange and bizarre and, like, incomprehensible to me is that people would get, like, something, Harry Potter related on them. And then the conversation shifted. It's like, do you have any tattoos? I was like, yeah, I've got 3. Because at the time I had 3. It's like, I've got 3. And he's like, oh, cool. Like, what do they mean? I was like, this is not going where I want it to go. And I was like, I've got one behind my ear where, it's this paw print and blah, blah. He was like, oh, that's really cool. What are the others? And I was like, oh, you're too polite. I was like, I've got a peace sign on the inside of my elbow. He's like, oh, that's really neat. And as I went to go, and then on my ankle, I have a Harry Potter tattoo. Somebody goes, hey, Tom, we need a photo with you over here. I was like, oh my God, there is a God. Like, because I remember feeling, it was like the middle of summer. It was already really hot, but I remember I felt like a tomato. Like, I was getting bright red because I did not want to tell this guy who I'd been talking to for half an hour about tattoos that I had a Harry Potter tattoo that whole time. Like, I did not want to have that conversation. So thankfully, someone was like, and he was so polite. He's like, oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. And, like, got up and took these photos and, like, let's not pick that up where we left off. But we didn't talk the rest of the time. So that was embarrassing. My other embarrassing story, actually just remembered another one from that trip because I'm just on a tangent now. Tom Hopper plays, he's in the new Black Flag series, I think it's on BBC or HBO. He's this, like, enormous, ripped, like, massive dude. He also plays Percy on Merlin, which is a TV show that I loved, so the fact that he was there blew my mind. I was really excited. He was a nice guy. And he had just broken up with a girlfriend that I guess he had, like, I don't know the full story, but he had broken up with a girl and had soon after gotten with another lady who he was engaged to and now is, like, married and has a kid with. And he was talking about her, and he also asked about, like, the tattoo on the inside of my elbow, and I was like, oh, I got that when I broke up with this, like, I was in a really kind of abusive relationship, and I got this tattoo as, like, a symbol of independence after I broke up, like, after we broke up, and I kind of got out of it. It was a very spontaneous thing, and I just kind of, got it for whatever reason. And he goes, huh. I was like, oh, what's that? And he goes, my ex-girlfriend did that when she broke up with me. And, like, It was just this dead air. It's like, well, I'm over there, so see you later.
If you need me for anything, I'll be over there.
But the most embarrassing story was that I guess when I was younger, my mom didn't want to tell me the definition of a certain word because she thought it was too, like, adult, I guess. So I spent my entire life thinking that this word meant something different than it was. So when I was talking to the guy who played Lafayette, who I don't know if anybody told me in the chat what his proper name is, but what his actual name is because it's not Lafayette in real life. I was talking to him and he asked me, he's like, cool, like, what are you doing here? Do you, like, do TV or whatever? And I was like, oh, no, I'm here with this, my friend from Rooster Teeth. And he's like, oh, cool, yeah, I was talking to him before. He's like, what do you have to do with him? I was like, oh, I'm just a groupie. And I was like, I'm just a Rooster Teeth groupie. And he goes, you're a fan? Like, you're a groupie? I was like, yeah, I'm just hanging out. And he was like, cool. And literally up and left. Like, literally got up and walked away. And then I told Chris, I'm a groupie and blah, blah, blah. And Chris goes, why would you say that? It's like, because I'm, like, your friend and I'm hanging out. And he's like, a groupie means you, like, follow a band and have sex with them. I was like, what? I was like, how did I I not know this? Like, how did nobody tell me that that was the real meaning of this word? I just told this famous person that I'm following you around. Like, what? Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. So that's my, and I feel like embarrassed right now talking about it because how like the realization of that word was humiliating. So that's my story of
that's
the most
awesome.
embarrassing thing that I can think of.
I just want to kill this guy, but he's so hard to see. Oh, all right, not jumping over that. That's cool.
Down and down, 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 down.
Blind fire. Oh, I hit him.
Did everything break, or was I just talking way too much and no one was, like, commenting?
I don't know. Why would you ask that dude? Me looking...
Oh, wait, no. Someone talked. True Blood. He plays Lafayette in True Blood. What is happening?
Is everyone still here?
I think so.
Everyone's still watching?
Yeah, Blue Team Gamer, I just told you the definition of a groupie, so maybe don't go referring to yourself as that, because not what you think it means. Or maybe it was, I don't know. Woo! Man.
Oh, he's so close. Got him, finally.
Feels like the podcast. Shepsis, we're listening. So polite, thank you. That was very kind of you.
Oh, you responded?
Yeah.
Oh, I've hit a magical wall that I can't jump down from. Weird. Alright, one down.
Gosh. Ugh. Yeah, lots of words after that story. That is exactly what happens. I told the story. That was everything I could exert, and now I'm done. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Yep, ice cream flavor.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mine is Rocky Road. I love Rocky Road.
Katie loves her some Rocky Road.
Oh, yeah. Giggity, giggity.
I like just your traditional milk chocolate.
Thank you, Tommy Gunn. Sorry, we were enthralled by your stories.
They were just sitting in their mouth agape, just like,
yeah, like she's still talking. Jackie says I'm a natural storyteller. Thank you. I actually did a psychic test yesterday, myself and Warpeck, and figured out that is one of the careers that I could choose. You like just regular chocolate?
Yes. Jump down.
Love a good strawberry. Strawberry was always the one in Neapolitan that I wouldn't eat. I was a classic offender of that. I would eat the vanilla, I would eat the chocolate, and I would leave the strawberry. You should have some Rocky Road now. Katie, have you ever pooped your pants? I'm going to be real with you. Once. I have, as an adult, done that. And it's okay, because sometimes you can't control your body. I was very sick.
Okay.
And I was walking, and I was delivering pamphlets, because that's what we did for extra money. I was delivering pamphlets, and I had Subway, and I got food poisoning from that Subway, and it hit me. Normally, food poisoning, like, hits you, like, a day after. This one hit me like no one's business, literally. And I had to be driven to a public toilet because it was so bad. But yeah, I got really, really sick, and it was horrible. It was really awful.
That was terrible.
But we all do that sometimes. Like, it happens. You can't control everything. As much as we like to think we're super in control of our bodies, there are things biologically that we have no control over. And also subconsciously that we don't know about. So it's cool. If you poop your pants, that's fine. Just don't make it like a regular thing, or maybe see a doctor.
Yeah. Let's see here. Cool. So the folks on Twitch, how are you liking the Twitch stream as opposed to the YouTube stream I traditionally do? Yeah. The reason, if anyone's curious, the reason why I like doing YouTube is just because it's so much more convenient to be able to do YouTube and immediately have the video ready to go afterwards. I know Twitch has had issues with that in the past, so that's why I tend to focus on just YouTube.
It says, why no AH upload today? Do you guys normally upload on Saturdays?
There should be something on the channel. I don't know.
Ooh, caramel ice cream.
I don't know. Take a look at it.
What kind of work do you do at Achievement Hunter / Rooster Teeth? That was for me. I do contract work for, I dabbled in like administrative stuff for live action, but I do like acting and voice acting mostly. But maybe more soon. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you.
Can you mention the thing you're working on now, like the show you're on now?
Oh, I think so. Everybody else did. Like
Okay.
all the other cast did. Do you think it's okay? I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell Josh that you said it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, Jack said it was fine. I got cast on day 5, so that was really exciting.
I wouldn't say what role you are or anything
No,
like that.
again, other cast members did. They took pictures of their trailers and posted it. So, I just took a Vine in my trailer and was like, oh, but I think the point of my character is to show is to not accentuate, describe, show the extent of another character. So my existence in it is a small one, and my purpose is not my own storyline, if that makes any sense at all. I can't really describe it, but I'll be there for a second, which is really exciting.
I'm not gonna. I don't know what you can say, so I'm
Yeah,
not gonna say
you're.
anything. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, but it was really fun. It was really, really fun to
That's
do
creepy.
it,
Bunch of mannequins over there. That's weird.
Katie, have you... Well, I don't know why you're asking this question, but I'm going to answer it because...
What?
Because I feel like I have a social obligation to answer it. I think I wet the bed until I was 12. Like, I wet the bed...
What question does got asked?
I wet the bed for a really long time. Like, not every single night, but I don't think it stopped until I was, like, 12. It was... I also sucked my thumb till I was 15, so... If you were wondering. I could have a lot to do with anxiety issues, but...
Where did that question come from?
I don't know. I was after the poop question. So.
Was it on Twitch or YouTube?
It was on YouTube.
Really?
Is that... Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so don't, like... I just want to tell people, like, don't feel ashamed of, like, things, you know? It's okay. I don't watch The Walking Dead. I think Jack did watch The Walking Dead.
I'm watching Jack plays the Assassin's Creed series. Yes, we actually filmed another part of the Assassin's Creed series. I just need to cut it together, so that will be coming at some point.
Emma's licking my ankles. It's weird.
Creepy. Yeah, we finally beat Sequence 5. We are going to complete Syndicate. That turned into a lot longer series than we thought it was going to be, so sorry for that. Hey, dog. Bark, bark, bark.
Have you ever been to Minnesota, Jack?
No. I don't think I've ever been to Minnesota. I'm trying to think of, maybe I passed through Minneapolis at some point. Minneapolis.
And I'm from Australia. I'm from Sydney. I mean, yeah, it's also on me. Like, I chose to answer those questions, so if everyone's like, oh, weird chat, it was a weird question, that's also my fault because I answered it. But again, I'm gonna talk about the elephant in the room. Jack, what's your favorite? The elephant room of pooping your pants, Jack.
That's an elephant in the room?
Yes.
See,
it's an elephant in my room.
A lot of people on the internet like asking stupid shit like that.
But I don't... Yeah, I agree.
Like, haha, look what I did. I made him answer something embarrassing.
But it's not that embarrassing. Like, I think you hit a certain age, and Jeff is a perfect example of that. You hit a certain age where you're like, cool, I can't wait till this happens to you, and then somebody asks you that question, and you're like, oh, I don't know, it's too embarrassing. Like, no, buddies are buddies. Would you live in Australia ever again? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to move to Australia and open up a barbecue restaurant.
That's after Jack quits Achievement Hunter to stream full time.
Yeah. Jesus. Let's start that rumor.
Sorry.
That'll be good.
Well, I always make the joke like, 7th Achievement Hunter confirmed! You heard it here first, folks! Who knows? I mean, Rooster Teeth's getting so big. If they do open up an Australian chain, then, or chain, like headquarters, who even knows? Funhouse on the Let's Play channel, but no AH upload.
That's weird. Yeah, we're supposed to have videos up every day. Ow. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Thanks for the heads up, though. I'm getting hit by somebody else. Well, where am I getting hit from? Is there somebody else firing, or is it hitting me through the wall?
Aww. Katie, next Achievement Hunter? Yes.
Oh.
Confirmed. You had it here first, folks. 7th Achievement Hunter. So I always shunned Outback Steakhouse. Someone said, Jack, open up an Outback Steakhouse in Australia. We actually have Outback Steakhouses in Australia already. I don't know how well they do. I'm assuming okay. But I was like, ew, Outback Steakhouse, that's the worst. But then we went. I don't know if it's all of America, but it is most certainly Texas or Austin. I'm just going to speak for Austin. But lamb is just not a popular food here. I mean, you can get like Greek style, you know, on the skewer stuff, but I grew up on. I ate more lamb than I ate beef growing up, I think. And coming here, there was really no lamb, like when you go out to eat. And if you want to buy it, it wasn't at the grocery store. I've only ever found it at Costco. And
lamb?
And even then it's really expensive. So I went to Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, there goes my Xbox.
Oh, so close.
What is going on with this Xbox?
It's really hot.
And it's hot, but it's not covered at all. That's weird. So this Xbox is just like overheating for some reason. I don't know.
Well, the brick is really hot.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if it's the brick or the Xbox or what, but... all right, that means we should probably start wrapping up then.
Okay. Anyway, they have really good lamb at Outback Steakhouse, and I was really excited about it.
So, yeah. Anyway, we've been going for a while.
Have we? How long?
An hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So, I hope, yeah, the Pope has an Instagram. That's interesting. If only I took that Rainbow Six Xbox. That's what I should have done. I should have taken it. But no, I'm not that guy. All right, yeah, well, thank you everyone who's been watching. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope it's been fun for you.
Sorry it got weird, but not sorry also.
Yeah, sorry I didn't talk too much. I was too focused trying to level up my character. But Caiti, I hope Caiti entertained you because she's really, really good at that. Nice Bloodborne. Oh yeah, thanks Max. So Max has a Bloodborne video coming up for his next Great Levels in Gaming.
Yay!
It's gonna be awesome. I love that series. I love the analytical takes on video games. That's one of my favorite things ever. And so I'm really excited that Max is working with us. So go shout out to Max. Go watch his previous stuff before he started working with us. He's got like...
Should you make us big?
Oh yeah, let me do that. Hang on. I'm going to hit this and it might freeze us. Give us a second. Whoa. Give it... Still waiting, reloading. Until we can see it. I don't know if it's working. Hey! So, yeah, there we go. I appreciate it. So, anyway, yeah, go watch Max's stuff. Max Barnyard, youtube.com/Max Barnyard. Love his channel. I love his previous stuff. What else? Caiti, do you have anything you want to say?
Living it up in the city. This is so... Sorry.
All right. Yeah. If you're watching on Twitch right now, thank you for watching on Twitch. Go to youtube.com/monkey MONKI5225. That's my old gamer tag, and we have a bunch of videos over there. So if you like this, we have more stuff like that. Please go over there and subscribe. That would be awesome. No, I'm not leaving Achievement Hunter ever because that's the best job on the planet. I would never do that. This is just a fun thing that we get to do on the side, and I get to make videos with Caiti. So
yay!
It's kick-ass. And so we have. What do we have? We have
Assassin's Creed
coming.
Harry Potter.
More Harry Potter. We have Lego Dimensions.
Lego.
We showed this last time. Here, I'll show it again.
Spoiler.
Woo. So this will be coming at some point. Katie's biting my arm that you can't see because she's behind the game. Ow, God.
Meaty.
Yeah, we got that on its way. What else? Outdoorsy type videos. Funny you mentioned that. Katie's working on something right now. That yeah.
That's so interesting that you would say that.
Yeah, so she's working on something right now. We're still waiting to hear if yeah, we're waiting to hear from some people to see what level we can do it on.
The scale,
but then
what scale?
Yeah, what way to do.
Katie's a biter. We got a biter here.
Post the link. Okay, I'll post.
I
don't know if I'll post the link in the Twitch. Monkey. Any last questions? Girls, hit your hallelujah. Uptown Funk. There.
New HP Funkos? Yeah, I'm really mad about that because I don't have enough money to have that addiction. So there's that. Also, the Dementa one. Who wants to own a Dementa Funko? Yes.
Emma's arm just like reached in.
I'll high five you.
So yep. All right. So that's it. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Appreciate it. We love you guys. We love doing this stuff. We're gonna keep doing it in the future. Emma, do you want to say anything? Emma, do you want to say anything? Come here. Give me your face.
Pulling her face.
I'm trying to pull her in the frame.
No.
Where's Smelly? Smelly around here? She's not in her box. Anyway.
Yes, I am the 7th achievement hunter. Confirmed. You heard it here first,
That's it.
folks.
What's the mark under your eye, Jack? You all right?
Oh, no. Jack mowed the lawn today, so he probably has...
I don't know. It might just be acne or something.
What is it?
I don't know. It might just be the lighting from the webcam. I think it just looks bad.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't really help our acne scars at all with this awesome lighting.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, check out this mess.
Any last questions? Same problem. Around power brick needs replacement around.
Nelson! Thank you! Nelson! So I thought the guy, Lafayette from True Blood. It was Nelson. So I was like, oh, Nelson, nice to meet you. He goes, no, Nelson. It's like, okay, cool. That's how you pronounce it. Thank you for doing that.
Zero gravity thing from a couple off topics ago going to happen. It's funny you mention that. They're actually coming through Austin. So we talked about it, and we've got it's not cheap, though. So it's like $5,000 a person. So we are talking to the sales team to see if we can make it happen.
What was that? I missed it. I was reading a comment.
There's an off-topic thing we talked about doing, like, on the zero gravity, like, the volume comment.
That's right. That's cool.
And so we might make that happen. Well, as far as what we said on the thing, the whole idea was, like, it was going to be trying to... Anyway.
Are you going to do the Kate, what's her name? Not Middleton. Yeah, that'd be cool. What's her name? The chick with the boobs?
Kate Upton?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Good one. Yeah, he knows.
You said the Kate, the chick with the boob. I assumed you meant Kate Upton.
Well, she did the zero gravity thing.
All right, what else? Katie, am I still buying boots for you?
Sure. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but yes.
I don't know. Thank you, Rage Dragon, for posting that. All right, so that's it. Emma is the 8th achievement hunter. That is correct. South by Southwest was good. Emma was. You're 7.
Sorry, I can't keep up.
He also plays piano. I'm learning how to play piano. Thank you for taking the time to interact with the community. Thank you very much for watching. Anyway, thank you, everyone. We love you, and subscribe to our stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on everywhere we go.
Twitter.
Katie is at Katie CAITIWARD _. That's her account. I'll post it in the chats. Follow Kate. Oh Jesus Christ! Follow Katie at Katie Warren. Control that, and then I'll put it in the YouTube chat.
In the YouTubes.
So there you go. And follow me. I'm Jack _P. Hopefully you know that already. Monkey5225 Jack on Twitter. _Jack on.
Are you writing
Twitch.
this down?
Everyone do all that stuff. Again, thank you again. We love you. We'll see you next time for even more. Who knows if we're playing The Division, but we'll be playing something. Bye, Internet.
Thanks. Love you.
I'm going to keep waving until I find the
But not really.
kill
But
button.
really. But yes. Bye. Awkward.